you can't get back his time. It goes by so fast.
I still need you. I'm literally an idiot.
You're not an idiot.
If we weren't the same person, do you think you'd even like me?
You're just saying that because you're young and dumb.
But if you weren't young and dumb, you'd never be brave enough to do anything. Maybe you need to listen to my advice for once. Can we kiss?
No.
What? Can I at least touch my old ass?
Oh my God, you need to be locked up.
My Old Ass, such a stupid title for an actually pretty good movie. I saw this trailer, well, I think once a couple weeks ago, and I was like, it has such an interesting premise. It's directed by Megan Park. It stars Maisie Stella and Aubrey Plaza. And basically what you have is you have this girl played by Maisie who is out camping, hanging out with friends. They get high off shrooms, and her old self, her old ass, appears to her and then leaves her number in her cell phone and then kind of gives her guidance on things she should or should not do so that she doesn't mess up her future type situation. So, you know, your future self talking to you, trying to tell you things you should not do. Like I said, interesting premise. Aubrey Plaza plays the older version of herself, and I think gives a really good performance. And I really actually did like Maisie too in this film. And as far as I know, I think I looked her up. She was in like Nashville, but other than that, I haven't really seen her in anything else. And it's got, like I said, an interesting premise, and it's acted pretty well. I'm not going to say it's perfect. There are some things in it I didn't like. One, I'm getting old, and these movies, these coming-of-age movies where it's present day and we're focusing on today's youth, I don't really connect with it. It's odd to me, and a lot of times you'll go back and watch my previous reviews of other movies, and I'm like, kids don't talk like this, but the reality is they do. This is today's kids. You know, maybe it's taking up, it's exaggerating a little bit, but my coming of age films probably did the same thing. So that's one thing. You know, I didn't really connect with the younger version. As a matter of fact, I connected more to the older version, to Aubrey Plaza's character. I'll also say another negative: if you're going in this to see an Aubrey Plaza movie, it's a 90-minute runtime, and she's not in it for a whole lot. Like, she's in it at the beginning, and then she kind of just disappears for a large portion of the movie, and then comes back at the end. It's kind of odd. I would have liked to see more interactions with her. Like, a lot of times she's on the phone just texting, but even that, like, I don't feel like we get a ton of that, because there's this whole chunk of the movie where she's trying to get a hold of her older version of herself and she can't. And I think we could have got more of that, although I do like a good, nice 90-minute runtime. I feel like there's chunks missing. There's also, it tries to go tug at your heartstrings a little bit and give you like some of the family dynamics. And, the whole point of this movie is, live in the moment, carpe diem type stuff. And I just feel like she should have, I would have liked more things having to do with the family and her friends and stuff. And it kind of just goes off on this other tangent about this guy. Aubrey Plaza says, stay away from Chad. And I enjoyed that storyline too, but I just feel like we didn't get a lot of the side things going on fleshed out very much. But I enjoyed the story of this movie. I really liked the premise. I thought the acting was all really good. There are some wild moments in here, some Justin Bieber stuff. Just a couple times where you're like, this is an odd thing going on. But it all kind of worked for me. I chuckled at times. I got a little emotional at the end. And so I thought it was a pretty dang good film. It's not like going to be my favorite or anything, but I thought it was enjoyable, and I could see myself buying this later on down the line and adding it to the collection and watching it again, because I did have a good time. So I'm going to give My Old Ass another negative. I hate the title, and it kind of works with the movie. I mean, there's this whole scene, but I don't know. I don't like the title. But I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5, because I did enjoy it. And I thought about it a lot. Me and my friend kept joking about it. It's like, I forget. It's like, we can't go to China King because if we do, it'll forever change our lives. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good time. And what do you guys think? Have you even seen this movie? I could totally see this catching on later down the line, like on streaming or something, because I think we were the only ones in the theater when we went and saw this. So until next time, this is Rainy Cage. Peace out.